With another video, and today we're going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. We're 45-0, so we got 2 more games left before we hit February. So once we get done with February, we'll be cool. We got 2 months to go, and then we'll be done with the game. So we gotta play 2K22. Hopefully that's next though. I haven't been playing Madden in a while, man. I haven't been playing Madden in a while. I haven't played Madden in a while.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Last video of the night, man. Last video. It's only 1:05 in the morning, bro.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Stars Standard Bank. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
Last video, bro.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Checking out the 76ers, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet 250. Might be taller than that. Shaq, tell me the big man is back.
The big man never left, Ernie. We just had to go back in the lab and evolve. Now you see guys like Embiid who can beat you inside, but also on the outside, a.k.a. perimeter.
You know what? Embiid's not shy either. I'm going to let you know. He'll give you bulletin board material every time that you play him. So you got to be ready to play if you're one of his teammates because he's going to incite the other team.
Time to go down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you can join us on this Saturday night. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college. A fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again. And for me, I wanted to prove myself again." Kevin, we all agree, he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. Long season, Chris. Talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick, that was fun.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Harris in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And there's Richardson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thybulle in at the 2 spot. Pass to Kuzma. Over Harris. Kuzma, that's good.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
Harris against Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Here's Harris. And second dunk by Harris.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
You're going defense to offense is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here is Harris. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Clock is at 3. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Davis sends it back. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they kept the defense off balance.
That's how you play point forward. LeBron is one of the best ever at it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Richardson. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Thybulle, guarded by Kuzma. Harris misses. And it's the Lakers' ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now.
When you look at Tobias Harris, I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved his confidence from 3-point range. A huge part of it.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Look at the build out their advantage even further.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. When you look at Harris's long-range shooting, nothing special traced through the first 6 years of his career. Then he turned it around.
You know, he had laser eye surgery in December of 2017. And after that, his shooting improved dramatically. Now, I gotta go get surgery now. But anyway, maybe he should be a spokesperson based on how well it worked out for him.
For Green, second in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, third overall in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Now here's Simmons. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
6'10" Simmons, I mean, he has some insane hands. He's phenomenal at creating for us.
Here's LeBron. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Kuzma. And another basket for the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trail by 9. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. Here's Thybulle. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Harris. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time.
Well, health continues to be a key for them, GA. And Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. And, he's 7'2". You just hope his knees can withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
Now here's LeBron. He is still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. And another shot. He gets that one.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if he's there for him.
The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And suppose he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Harris. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Harris drops them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Daniels. Simmons against Harris. Here's Scott. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's McGee. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong in both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Horford. Here's Korkmaz. Harris inside the line. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Chalk up 2 there. Nice.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
Daniels inside the line. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic and talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball. And, you know, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. And people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad is a very rare case. And, you know, I just believed in it.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships in Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold the key.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they got DeMarcus Cousins. JaVale McGee is out there with Avery Bradley, and it's Cook. At the one. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes skill, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Pass to Bolden. Again, Philadelphia. Guess you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be the best at that position now will continue to be. That's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school. And what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor. And he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He can be a trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think he can do it all.
Good explanation.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Jared Dudley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. And Harris subbed in for Quinn Cook. Bradley passes to Dudley. From deep. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. The 76ers trail by 13. Now Simmons, 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Lets it go from 14. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The 3 from Dudley. Los Angeles with another miss. 76ers have gone 3 and 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
How can you not, I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off, insane.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. first one falls for him.
But the defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran, he's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game, and I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA. Lisa Leslie and Shirley Stoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their All-Star game, I follow. Right now, it's a great time for hoops and all three of these leagues.
Bible had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. On the pass to Quinn. And Quinn slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated here. Right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They need that. I love that he just settled for the ladies. The feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Feibel, guarded by Bradley. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6th.
And the Lakers call time here.
I'm not going to take a shot. Every single Simmons put the ball in the paint, step out and hit the three, and give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. And him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
Also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's LeBron in for Avery Bradley. And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
Yeah, he should, Kevin. At times, a lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to give him the ball down there with space to work.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Passing to Feibel. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. LeBron against Harris. Releases from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Caldwell Pope just knows how to run correctly in transition. He runs wide outside those hashes. He sees lanes and angles so well out there.
Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors. Feibel, the pass to Richardson. Feeds to Embiid. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
James, that's a 2-pointer. One shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris against Richardson. Harris to Thibault. He kicks to Harris. Embiid dishes to Richardson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Lakers. That one falls. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. To the wing on the left. Kuzma runs the double team.
He may not be starting as business, but his ability to go vertical, he should play.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been good.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what do you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is over.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Too much drama in the first half, but things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points getting close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Now here is Harris. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Thibault in at the two. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Harris's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Yeah, he went from not even playing basketball to the number 3 pick in a matter of just 4 years. As Joel Embiid puts it, his life is a movie.
Hands it from downtown.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the 3-point line. And then that causes other problems like his drive.
That's the fight. From about 16, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the NBA veteran Luke Ba'amute hosts a camp every summer in Cameroon. He basically was forced to attend it, and the rest, Chris, is history.
Yeah, 16 years old. He moved to the U.S. and he didn't speak English. He was getting teased and bullied. They laughed him out the gym. And that's when his competitive nature took over and carried him to greatness. He's laughing now.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And the 76ers call time here.
Mike Scott. Orkan Korkmaz.
Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at James. He's got to play from the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And that one misses. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Now, here's Green. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Simmons. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Calm down.
Harris misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music. Look here for all his scoring talent. Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 6. No problem blocking that one.
This is how much confidence Jordan has in himself. It's what makes him such an efficient offensive player.
And here's Harris from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers. C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh, yeah. Kevin, this is Rajon Rondo got him in the field. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
And here's Bradley from 3. They get it back. Kuzma kicks to Bradley. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that one's on target from the wing. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
At the elbow, Horford. A rebound by the Lakers.
fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Harris, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Korkmaz passes to Harris. Back to Korkmaz. Launches it. Another three for Philadelphia.
Something's going, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Harris against Simmons. A three ball. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Passes it to Harris. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Back to Simmons. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
That's a big boy bucket by Horford. He just used his delicate touch despite getting bodied by the D.
And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis, and it's Troy Daniels in for Avery Bradley.
As great as he is offensively, Kevin, Al Horford is even better on defense. Not a volume shot blocker or rebounder, but he's strong, agile, and always in the right place.
The 76ers trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Here's Feigl. And he drops it away up off the glass. Feigl's got his second bucket of the night.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Bolden. Here's Feigl. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Fades. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's LeBron. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Embiid, no good. And here is Harris. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
You're going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And Kevin, it's got to be a gang or rebounding approach. Just like he was talking about, they need every board they can get.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Harris in at the point. Now here is Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. And the Lakers lead by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Feigl. Here's Richardson. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Now, here's Cousins. He's tightly guarded. Put that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, that's a good decision. Rise and fire. Cousins is a lethal mid-range shooter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Feigl, played by Green. The pass to O'Quinn. Here's Bolden. Getting from three-point range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Brady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
He's checked in for the 76ers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Harris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that here as that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Here's Richardson. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
His offense has been non-existent. This really 36ers.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons. Today, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
Or your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Here's Feigl. Kicks to Harris. Here's Feigl. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. And Davis sends it back. But they get it. Feigl can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
And the call will be against Harris. That will be his third foul so far. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. He's got his first bucket of the night.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
On the wing, Green. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Philadelphia's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Smith. See, we have a three lower the draft age back to 18. The league will take a larger role developing high school players.
I think there's a safety. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the way.
Here's Smith. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Smith with it, picked up by Harris. Korkmaz, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Shoots a fader. Again, Los Angeles.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
It's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
There's Green with a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this week.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Smith, the pass to Scott. Pass it, Smith with the assist that time.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Green, again, Los Angeles.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Here's Milton. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just okay with scoring the ball. So the ball movement was great. Everybody rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Alright guys, in the next episode, we'll be going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. We got one more game before we hit the February mark. So, February ends on February 29th. So that's when it ends. That's when February ends. But we got like one more game. This is the Trailblazers games. This is what I've been talking about basically. So after we play the Los Angeles Clippers, we can probably go against the Trailblazers. You know, we'll be in February. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out. And I appreciate everybody. I really appreciate everybody that's been watching my videos. It don't matter if you're my audience, my subscribers, people that just comes to watch YouTube to hang out with me. I appreciate everybody that's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it. But yeah, man, that's gonna be really good, man, because when we go against the Los Angeles Clippers and the Trailblazers, it's gonna be 2 months left. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe.